everybody, and welcome to my Aussie urban veggie garden. And as you can see here, there is a lovely salad bed going on here, and there's, for some reason, maybe it's because of lockdown, we don't know, they're having a hard time getting the pre-packed salad that comes in a plastic container. In plastic bag, they're doing all right, but so I'm going to make my own salad because I've got mini tomatoes from the shop, and yeah, I've got plenty of lovely fresh variety of salad leaves here. Got a bit of dressing inside, so whilst they're not doing my favourite pre-packed salads, I'll be making my own. So the garlic's going all right, as you can see here. Not as good as in the other bed because it's sunnier over there, and that one is falling over. I'm not sure what's that going to do, whether that'll be all right to pick or not. But it's another like 4 months or something, 3 or 4 months before the garlic are ready. The spring onions are still going well. They're mature, and as you saw last video, one of them had a flower. So it won't be long before these are picked out. If there's any of the smaller ones left, then maybe they can go back in, but we'll see. I'm going to leave that parsnip there to go to seed, because the seed that I have probably won't be fresh enough to germinate next year. So if I collect that, then at least it will be fresher. Over here, this garden's sunk down a little bit, of course, so I may need to get some more dirt just to top up this bed. And I still want to make that one last bed there behind the ladder, and that's going around through the roses around the other side. And the nasturtiums are starting to pick up. And what I might do today is I might actually move some of the lettuce. I don't want to shock it and ruin it, but I might want to move the lettuce, because over here it's very shady, and as the spring gets on and the summer comes, well, these lettuce will probably be gone by then anyway, but I just don't want them getting too much sun. And also, once they're out, I might be able to put something else in them. The herbs over here are going all right, but I read that Greek oregano is a bit like mint, that it will put out runners and carry on, so I may actually transfer that into a pot. So very good. And we have got a couple of seeds. Oh, there's a bee or a wasp. We have got, oh, first of all, we got a surprise. Herbie's out, but Herbie's got wheels. Herbie's got wheels. Hey, Herbie, he said hey. And you know, that lights up at night because that's solar powered. A little blue light. So whilst he's in the Cactus Hotel, his car's on in his little farm here. So yeah, it's great. That's $20 from Woolworths. So that's pretty cool. My boyfriend saw it and thought, that's big enough for Herbie. So how cool is that? Very cool. So he's a bit dangerous now, he's on wheels. The strawberries are going well. The nasturtiums are doing all right still. We've got a flower on the strawberry, and you're supposed to snip them off because the energy will go into the roots and the leaves, but I might just leave it anyway. It just slows down production, that's all. All right, and we have, Herbie found these for me this morning. We actually do have some tomato seeds up. I was about to give up, thinking that, they were too wet or too cold, but let me see if I can find them for you. That long strappy one, I don't know about that, but that is a tomato, and that one there is a tomato. The long strappy seed leaves, definitely tomatoes. So we've got 2 tomatoes, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what these things are, but tomatoes, excellent. I might pull the broccoli out. I don't know about the broccoli, maybe that's well. I bought them as seedlings from Big W, and yeah, they went in too late. The spinach is taken off though. Oh, sorry, it's Swiss chard. So that's taken off. But I mean, I can always snip these little bits off and eat them. You can actually eat the whole plant of, you can actually eat all the leaves and the stems and the flowers of broccoli. I knew about the stems, but I didn't know that you could, even when they come out yellow, you can eat them. They might go a little bit bitter, they say. And we have potatoes, the royal blue potatoes. The royal blue potatoes are up. Look at that. How cool is that? There's about 8 up. Look at that. Isn't that great? And that is 2 kilos of royal blue potatoes in that bench. There's one little chime that off eBay. That's sea glass. So it's not sharp because they've ground it down, but it's sea glass. Sea glass is just old bottles and things that have broken up and been on the beach so long they smooth down, so it's got a weathered look. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, so it goes all that milky look. You get that off eBay, and funnily enough, this one was cheaper. This is I love this sound of chimes. I'm not a big fan of chimes that go jangle jangle, but this is not too bad. I love this one. I love that sound. It's very peaceful, that. Love that. And the jasmine is puffed up. I gave it some sea salt yesterday, but it's not out yet. But it won't be long. It really won't be long. So how cool is that? Gave it some sea salt, which is a seaweed solution that you put in a couple of capfuls in your bucket of water. And you fill up the water and it swirls it around for you, and then, you know, it mixes up for you. And you just water your plants. And it gives it lots of nitrogen and things like that. The snow peas are going good. This broccoli, obviously going to seed, so I might snip a bit of the flowers off in that and have it in tonight's dinner. I might also snip off some more of these snow peas. Look at them. Oh, is that a fly? That's a fly. Don't ask me what he wants on there, but you know, flies are strange creatures. Snow peas, look at them. Yum, 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 yum. Very good. This one's a little bit marked. He's getting old. I didn't see him tucked behind there. He's got a couple of rub marks. But look at them, aren't they beautiful? I love the flowers. They're beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to give you up with that. There you go. Lovely. Similar to daisies and heartsease and Johnny jump ups, aren't they? Today I'm also going to get the parsley out. I'm going to prick it out and I'm going to put it somewhere else. Hey Gruff, he said hey. Oh, he's great. And this is the garlic. Look at that. I looked on my I looked back at the old video and it says it's 4 months ago now that I planted the garlic. So it's probably got another 4 months to go. It's great. And of course some more Swiss chard at the back. So I'm going to get these flat leaf parsley seedlings out and I'm going to give some away in pots, and I'm also going to put some in my other garden beds. And so we'll do that right now. Get these out. I don't want to actually they've got longer root systems than I would have thought. Let's have a look here. Okay, wow. Alright, so I want to get all those out. And I'm going to replant them. Okay. So I'll just do that and I'll show you what's happening. Okay, now that the pot is empty of Italian flatleaf parsley seedlings that I grew from seed, then I'm going to get the dirt from that pot and add that to my gardens. So first I'm going to get these Alaska variegated nasturtiums out. I'm going to move them, and I'm going to put my lettuce from the other garden that I showed you at the start in here. It's quite soggy in here. It doesn't get any sun at the moment. It probably will get some sun in the summer. It's very harsh in my garden, the sun, and this is sort of like going to be the most protected area in the summer. So right now it's still soggy, and there's even a worm there. Look at that. There he is. So very good when you see worms in your garden. So I'm going to go and get the lettuce out of the other garden, and I'll bring it across here, and I will put it in here. First I'll put the dirt from the pot, most of it, in here to sort of raise the garden a bit, because it's sunk down, as garden beds will do, especially when they're new. They sink down a couple of inches as they all settle down with the moisture and the water. So there's some of the sandy soil I put in the pot, because I made it sandy because I know that parsley likes sand, and it won't bother the other crops either. It would just, I mean, lettuce does like sandy soil a bit as well, so it's just good drainage, and it looks like I might need some over here, and that's just the sugar cane. So I'm going to go and get the lettuce and I'll speed the film up. Alrighty, let's get this lettuce out of this garden bed. Are you growing lettuce? Have you grown some from seed, or did you get a punnet of mixed lettuce like I did from Big W? Yeah, well, I think that's the only way to have a jump on the season, unless you're going to grow seeds of heat mat zinc. I do have a heat mat. I haven't tried it out yet. So I've got a bit of a jump on the season with some of these things. You might think, how has she got so much mature lettuce and mature spring onions? Well, I did buy some, about a month or so ago, I did buy some pallets of seedlings from Big W and planted them. And so that's why I've got some mature lettuce and mature spring onions. The garlic I planted about 4 months ago. I got the cloves online. They're heirloom garlic, heirloom French garlic called Rose de Voix. They're a purple and white colour. So they're still probably got about 3 or 4 months to go. So I shift all the lettuce over there. And then I'm going to put some parsley in there. It might not be the best idea, we will see. But the parsley can tolerate the sun a lot more than lettuce can. So people say it's very hard to grow parsley. I almost gave up on the seeds I put in. But yeah, I looked it up and it said it takes at least 23 days. So give it about a month. Don't give up. I put a bit of sand in the pot as well, and on top, because sand helps protect against splashbacks of fungus and things like that, and it just gives it a bit of drainage. And also it will keep it a little bit damp on top, but it'll dry out, not be too muddy on top. It's just parsley just likes sand. And parsley, I guess, just like a little bit like a succulent in a way. I mean, it needs more water than a succulent, but it likes the sand. So that's what I put in the pot. I put some coarse river sand. You can buy coarse river sand, washed coarse river sand, so it's not salty. You can buy that from Bunnings. It's not out with all the other sands and things. It's actually in the seed aisle. So it's a little yellow bag about halfway down the aisle, up near the top, about 3/4 up the shelf. Yeah. So I'll get all this lettuce out, and I hope it won't go to bolt or go to seed. Some of it may already because it's quite mature, but some may not. I want to get that oregano out too because I read that it's like mint. I thought parsley might be like mint, but no. Parsley only spreads through seeds, I read. So oregano will put out runners and things like mint will. So I want to get it out of there and put it in a pot. Just get this last one out. That's like a butter lettuce. Very nice, very nice. Good if you don't like a lot of the stronger lettuce. If you're more of an if you've grown up like me with a Aussie diet, then you probably like the iceberg lettuce, and that's about it. But I've learnt to like some of this lettuce. The purple can be a bit strong sometimes, but yeah. And the cos lettuce can be a little bit strong too sometimes. Of course, the younger the lettuce and the less it's been stressed, the sweeter and milder and more watery flavour it will be. And there's a little worm in there. I'll leave him. I'll put him in the pot. He'll keep that plant healthy, aerate the soil for me. And yeah, there's a little bit of rust on that oregano because it's been over there in the damper, shadier area. So it'll love it in this pot and it'll keep the root system under control. So I'll put a little parsley around it too because I've got extra parsley plants. Okay, so I've used the rest of the dirt out of the parsley pot and I'm out of dirt. I'm going to have to go buy some more. So this is the Greek oregano, as you may have heard me say before. This is the one that when you get some dried oregano from the shop and it's strong, this is it. If you've ever had a plant that is not strong, you've either accidentally brought marjoram or it's just normal oregano. It's not strong enough. You need the Greek oregano to have the legitimate strong one that goes on your pizza. So just look for Greek oregano when you go to buy the plant. Now, Herbie usually signs off, but I'm editing this at night. I didn't get a chance to finish the video, so I thought I'd finish it this time with the front of my unit. And as you can see, there is some what they call white lavender, and I have some yellow daisies, and the bees are loving it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you love the bees and the lavender and the daisies out the front of my unit. And I hope you'll like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day, and I'll see you next video. Bye.